What's up, guys? My name is Sandia, and I'm here today together with two of my top Australia, TPR Australia leaders, Tanisha and
Ella.
Let's go, okay? And my name is Sandy. I don't think I mentioned that, but yeah, so we just wanted to do like a little something different. We wanted to do like a video, get to know us, okay? Like get to know your TPR Global, TPR Australia leaders. Basically, I'm gonna give you like a little overview. Who are we? What is this TPR community? Where do I begin? So basically, we started this community 2 years ago in Australia, and now 2 years later, we recently hit a big milestone, 1,000 plus active members worldwide. And now we're growing our community of people who make money online through investing, trading, network marketing. I forgot what I was saying. Now we've been growing our community.
What do we do?
Now we've been growing our community worldwide. In different countries, we are growing besides Australia. We're expanding in UK, USA, Europe, and different other parts of the world, okay? And yeah, just maybe we can first introduce ourselves. Who are we? Why did we join this business? And how long we've been in this business? So who wants to start?
I'll start.
You go.
Okay, so my name is Tanisha. I always get this wrong, but it's about a year and 8 months ago now. And why I started this was I just seen a lot of successful people online, and I just knew that there was so much more out there to life, and I didn't want to be just working for the rest of my life, working a job that I didn't like. And I originally just started because I wanted to learn about investing and trading, and then here I am doing the marketing side of the business, which I never thought I would have started. And yeah, I just started because I wanted something more out of life, and I just knew doing the same thing and doing what everyone else does in society, I was only ever going to get the same and have the same life as them. But I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. I wanted to try something new, and I really never thought that it would have led me into this current situation in my life compared to where I was and to what I am now with these lovely ladies. Who would have thought? So yeah, Ella?
No, wait, I have a question for you. Sorry.
No, you go.
I'll ask you a question. You didn't say what did you do before the business?
Oh, you didn't ask me.
I am. Just please explain.
Okay.
Just who you are. Where are you from? I don't think you said anything about
Well,
you.
you didn't ask.
Oh,
You literally just asked me. You said, your name and what are you doing? So I answered that.
So guys, we've been recording the whole day. Yeah, so it's like 10 p.m. currently, and yeah, probably we're not.
Yeah.
I lost a little screws. I'm not saying that.
Lost a little screw. Your English is so bad. Okay. Go.
Introduce yourself.
Before I started doing this, I was working part-time at Bunnings. For everyone that is from Australia, you know what that is. I was just walking around a hardware store and
Living your best life.
living my best life. I actually worked in the plant and garden care section, so that was
I actually
great.
didn't know that.
I used to.
I thought you were on the tools.
No, I used to sell plant care to people, and they would always ask me about their lemon trees. How can I fix my lemon tree? When I didn't know how to fix your lemon tree. But and I was studying a law degree full time, and yeah, I was doing that for 4 years, and then I come across this in my 4th year of my law degree, and yeah, was there anything else?
To you, whatever you want to reveal about yourself.
I mean, that was my life. I was just living an ordinary life. I was doing the same thing every day. I was just working, then I would study, and then I would just be with my friends. It was just pretty boring, ordinary life, and yeah, I just wanted something a bit different.
Cool. Now look at you.
Cool.
Now Lil T taking over Australia.
Yep.
Yep. It's me.
Who would
It's
have
me.
thought? That's me.
Okay, cool. Any more questions for Ella? No, for Tanisha. Before you want?
Tanisha, like before we get into other questions?
No, I think we just Ella can introduce herself
Okay,
now.
is it my
Perfect.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Ella. I am also from Melbourne, and before I joined this business, I was working full-time as a traffic controller. And if you know what a traffic controller is, it's pretty much you wear high vis every single day, you work like 12 hours, you stand on the road and literally just like count the clouds that are just going past. And yeah, I was really tired and exhausted. I was working, as I said, like 7 days a week, like really long hours, and I just knew that there was more to life, and I started looking online to just even pick up like another side hustle. I actually tried drop shipping. I paid way too much money to sign up for a course, and I had absolutely no results, no mentor, no community. So I gave up with that, and then I tried doing those stupid online surveys, and they take about half an hour for you to get like a $5 discount at a shop that you probably don't even shop at. So yeah, I came across my beautiful mentor, Big T, over here.
Big T,
Lil T, Big T. Yeah, I actually remember I was just sitting in my traffic control car. I was literally just scrolling on TikTok because that's what I was doing half the time while I was working. And yeah, I came across her and I saw that she was, I can actually remember the video that I saw you in Whit Sundays by the pool on the phone. And I was like, what is this girl doing? So I reached out to her, and yeah, I haven't looked back since. I joined, it's actually almost a year. It's in like 3 weeks, it'll be a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
On the 30th of
Bougie.
November. So yeah, I've been it for a year now, and I do this full time. And yeah, what else do I have to say? Not much about me. I mean,
Maybe I actually want to know. So Ella is actually one of our fastest success stories within our community, right? She's achieved crazy results, definitely not typical, right? In a very short amount of time. And for those who are in the community, probably know about the results, right? But I just wanted to like ask you maybe
kind of a big deal around here.
Yeah. Like, you know, we have a lot of our team members who would want to achieve those. Like, they always aim for the goal that you achieved, right? You did it very fast. Obviously, it's not typical, but what do you think are the things that helped you to get it so fast? Like, because it's definitely not typical, you know? Like, you did it even faster than I did, you know? Like the rank that you achieved is very, like, untypical, you know? So what's your biggest...
I mean,
things?
like, I always, like, my number one reason I think what helped me was I never forgot my why. I really hated the situation that I was in. I was in a pretty bad mental state and really working the hours that I absolutely hated. And I can just remember, like, I'd be driving home from work sometimes, I'd just be crying. And, like, I always think about those times, and I never, ever want to be back in that position that I was in. But also, like, I've been so lucky to work closely with an amazing mentor and you as well. Like, I think I've just been coachable, really. Like, I've asked questions whenever I didn't know the answer to something. Like, I've always been someone, if I don't understand something, I'll ask like 10 different questions, even if it's about the same thing, just so I can understand it. And as soon as like I ask a question, I like to think that I just put it into action straight away. But yeah, I mean, I definitely had a path like led from my beautiful mentors. I think that's what helped me. But yeah, just being coachable and just like making sacrifices as well. Like, I was actually saying before the trip that we're on now, this whole year, I have not had my nails done and I have not had my hair done because I put so much time into this business. So yeah, as Sandy has said, like these results definitely aren't typical, but it comes with sacrifice and hard work. And I mean, if you, like, my vision is just so big. I think that's what helps me as well. Like, I can just see myself in a Ferrari in just a few years' time, in a Lambo, having our matching Lambos.
Dubai. We're going to be driving around Dubai in Lambos.
Our matching Lambos. We've already decided which colours we want and everything. So yeah, I think just always having that end goal really helps me. And it is just hard work. I mean, like, it's not 1 to 2 hours a day. If you want to make this like a big business, if you want to get big results, you need to put in long hours. And we always say it's 5 years for the rest of your life. So yeah, I think that's just the mentality that I'm just really stuck on. So yeah, I don't have too many. There's no secret to it. I think everyone always asks me what the secret is, but there's just no secret.
Thing,
it's
like,
hard work and consistency.
Everyone always asks for the secret for something, but it's just like, it's all there. There is literally so much stuff. Like, there's so many successful people that you can listen to online. It's all there for you, and you just need to take the advice and put in the work.
100%.
Just
and
putting
being
in the
on
work.
the team calls, like, we have some of the speakers that we
your
have.
Pepsi.
Yeah, some of the speakers that we have on our team calls, especially early on, like, really inspired me. Like, Jacquemina, I don't know what it is, but she inspired me from really early on, and other people within the community that have the results. I mean, you're not going to want to like learn how to become a millionaire off a teacher. Like, you want to listen to the millionaires themselves. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's
Oh my god, my glasses.
Like, well,
Oh, it really stuck in my throat.
Do you like
What?
vanilla?
Actually never drink these kind of drinks.
Really?
Just hide the we're not doing a free
Yeah,
promo.
no
promo. But yeah, I think for Ella, I think it just comes down to her work ethic, because I think, as they said, there's no secret sauce. It's just being really hungry, and I feel like if you
I mean, if you know the secret sauce, comment below.
yeah, comment below your secret sauce. What do you think it is to achieve success within network marketing, okay, or anything in life? But for her, I think was really the work ethic, because she was literally on it 24/7, like laser focused, just sitting in her room, right, with her laptop, and like getting those calls in, right, connect with people, pushing that content, building that brand, building that business, like laser focused. Because a lot of people, what I see in them is they don't have the focus, right? They haven't made that decision. Yes, this is what I'm doing, right? Because for the same for me, when I came in this business, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to succeed in this business, right? And I feel like that's what I don't see from a lot of people. They come in, I'm gonna try a little bit, right? They don't come in with a full conviction, let's fucking do this. Sorry, you can bleed that. Danielle, bleed this, okay? But
She's passionate.
yeah, yes, and yeah, so I guess I'll introduce myself, right?
Oh yeah, your turn.
By the way. So, yes, so basically, what was the questions?
Who are you?
Where
why
are
you
you?
started, why you started, what you did before this.
Yes, so my name is Sendia.
Sendaha?
Sendaha.
Senja.
And DJ.
DJ. Sandy, whatever you call me, my real name is Sendia. Yes, so I'm originally from Eastern Europe, Latvia. Was born and raised there, and lived there for most of my
Why do you
life.
always laugh when you say
I don't know. Okay, guys, focus. So, yeah, so I was born and raised in Latvia, and then, I went the regular path in society by, finishing university degree. Had actually studied business, marketing, psychology, and then my first 2 years was Google Translate. I didn't have any English, and then, I got a corporate job, went that road. My life was pretty good. I couldn't complain, right? But I always wanted something more, and that was not really it, So I left everything and moved by myself to Australia, with no plan. Actually, my plan was to become a personal trainer, but that disappeared very soon. And then I started to look for different online incomes. I just wanted that freedom, right? I wanted to work for myself because I love traveling, and I just wanted to be not reliant on anyone. And then I believe I manifested this opportunity. I was in a lockdown in Sydney, Australia, and then just one girl actually from Latvia reached out to me about this online opportunity in Latvian language, and I knew that if I leave Australia, I want to work for myself. I didn't know how, but I really wanted to make money online. And then I was like, okay, this looks like a sign, like some girls offering me about online income, something, artificial intelligence, investing, trading, marketing. I was like, sure, baby girl, show me what you got. And I jumped on a call with her. She was really nice, and I had the trust in her because, I heard there's some Latvians in it. And then I was like, yeah, sign me up. I think I started 2-3 weeks after I was presented with the opportunity, and I actually didn't have any income. I was paying the monthly subscription, right? And I just really saw an opportunity in it. I don't know why, but I really saw an opportunity in it because I saw other people who were successful in it. And even though there was nobody in Australia, right, there's actually not many people successful in, at that time in Latvia, right? Or there was mostly the German community, but I just decided to take it really serious, and I started to build this TPR Global, TPR Australia communities, and I didn't just cry. I was just putting in the work. That's it, I didn't sit and think, about the bad things or I don't know. I just really somehow something clicked in my brain that since I joined, I started to really take it serious. I don't know where. I never even thought this was going to be something I would be doing, but yeah, so
that's what we always say.
I never thought this was something I'll be doing.
Neither.
I didn't even know anything like this exists. I just didn't see anything on TikTok, Instagram. Just a girl. She didn't even have a personal branding, nothing. Just had regular family photos on Instagram, But she was very nice, And then I joined and took massive action, and 2 years later here we are, dominating the industry in Australia and soon worldwide. But yeah, it's been an absolute blessing, and I love it. And why did I join? Just because I wanted something, as I said, freedom, wanted something more out of my life, and just love taking risks. And I think that's what life is all about, not being scared. And I think people overthink all the time. What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? Blah, blah, blah. All this negative bullshit. Bleep that out, okay? All this negativity. Beep. Yeah, but yeah, I just love taking action, and here we are, 2 years later.
Thank God you did. We wouldn't be here.
I know, right? It's
Literally.
crazy. It's crazy. Sometimes
Crazy.
crazy. It's like life works in weird ways, eh?
It's weird. Like, I don't even know why I messaged you. Like, I would never message someone.
Yeah.
Like, I would never Cindy always says that I thought she was a weirdo. I don't know why she thinks that.
Really?
She always does.
I know, you think I wouldn't take it seriously at
I
the start.
didn't.
I remember.
Well, I feel like the start
I
you
had
probably
3 people on my launch call. One was my mum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I remember. I didn't think you were gonna take it seriously
Yeah.
because, like, I thought you were like a big party
I
girl.
was a party
You
girl,
were,
yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna like have that mindset, right? Because even remember when we met first time in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You were like not in it. You were interested, but like I knew that your life is completely different from what it takes to build this business. But
Yeah.
like you really switched on very fast, and
Yeah.
like I think this as well. It's just like your life experience, your past, and I feel like everything like kind of you saw like something more for yourself here, right? And
100%.
it's very brave what you did, because I know you went through a lot of hate, right? You lost a lot of friends, and you completely
Oh, yeah.
changed your life in the past year, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like complete 360.
Yeah.
Complete, but that's what it takes, you know?
And I think a lot of people want to keep the old life, and that's why they don't succeed, right? Because I think if you really want to become entrepreneur, if you want to achieve above average results and like different lifestyle, then you need to be willing to sacrifice your old life. And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, that they want to hold on to it, right?
Yeah, and I think as well, like what I've learned, like the people that are, your true friends, or like the people
They'll
that do
always be
really support you,
supportive.
they'll always be there.
Yeah.
Like it was really hard at the start, because I went from having like a bunch of friends that didn't support me, and I really struggled with it. But then like coming out on the other end, like I've still got some of those friends, and they still, like, some of them come to our events and everything and support us, and like
saw
that's
your
all
mum.
you need.
And your mum.
Yeah.
At the event.
Yeah, no, it's hard, but like you get new friends in this business.
Yeah.
Like you guys are my
Yeah.
best friends now, and like we do things that are so positive. Like my old friends were, fun and everything, but like weekends were spent drinking and partying, and now we do like meditation and like we do team calls and we inspire people, and it's just so much better.
And
Like,
it's
I love
Friday
it.
night. We're
It's
recording,
Friday night, yeah.
recording this video, not
Exactly. Who
partying.
Exactly. Catching
Yeah.
flights, like it's great. Yeah, I
it's
mean, last Saturday, I don't think we did anything. We just had an early night, and like that's okay.
Yeah,
You know.
100%.
I feel
good.
like, because the thing is, when you're working, like before we started this business, it's like you're excited for the weekend.
Yeah.
But like for us, every day is a weekend.
Yeah, literally.
Every day is the
Literally.
weekend. Like it doesn't matter.
Literally,
It
yeah.
doesn't matter. Like we can have fun during the week if we want to.
Yeah.
Like we went on a yacht on a Monday.
Yeah.
Like who would have been able to do that? Because we would have to go
Yeah.
to work. We'd have to.
Ask for permission.
We would have to ask permission,
Yeah.
but now like every day is literally a weekend
Yeah.
if you make it.
100%.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So on
good.
that note, I wanted to ask you a question. What is your favorite thing about this business?
Both of us.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's tough. You can go first if you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat my noodles. Daniel's gonna kill me feeding on camera.
That's okay.
My
It's our video.
My
Watch the lights,
favorite
just get
thing
turned off.
about this business is just the freedom that it gives you, honestly. Like just being able to spend your days however you would like, being able to go wherever you would like, whenever you want, and not have to live your life on someone else's terms. Just living your life on your own terms.
Cool.
And the person that you become as well.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd probably say I've got two. It's like the people that you're surrounded with. I think it's just so important to surround yourself with people that support you and truly do want the best for you. And then also just like, it's not something that you get working a 9 to 5, but that opportunity to have that personal development as well. Like, as Sendia said, like I've become like a completely different person, and it's all for the right reasons. And like you just don't get that when you do the same thing every single day. Like working online, you get the opportunity to take an hour out of your day to do something that's going to be beneficial for you, whether it's like, sitting by the pool and just getting some sun for you, or just going to the gym, like, just working on your own schedule. I think, yeah, that's probably my favorite. But pretty similar, but
Yours?
My favorite thing about this business is Probably that the person you can become out of this, right? Because you're constantly pushed to become the best version of yourself in every area of your life, right? Because if you slack, if you become lazy, then you will not make money, in my opinion, right? And for me, like, I'm constantly forced to grow, become the best version of myself, and I'm forced to develop my mindset. I'm forced to work on my skill sets and my posture, how I carry myself, how I speak, how I communicate, right? How I dress, how I look, everything, right? So for me, it's like I cannot like give up on myself, right? Because the bigger I want to scale this business, the bigger and the more I have to become, right? And I think that's the beauty of it, because in any other industry, it's just comfort. Let's say when I was working in a corporate job, like, there was no growth, right? Like, I would receive the money and you're just comfortable and sitting there, like, every week you receive the same money. But here, if you have the potential to earn as much as you like, right? And the more you want to earn, is just you becoming more, right? And I like that.
I've never thought of it like that. Like, the bigger you build, the bigger you become
Yeah.
too.
No,
And
like
it's like
Yeah.
when you're just working a normal job, it's like you're not advancing in
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
You're always doing this, like, you don't have to advance.
it's
you don't
comfort.
You don't have
Yeah.
to change.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
this, like, you do have to change.
Yeah, you really need to get rid
You
of your
do.
bad habits. You need
Yeah.
to, everything. Even for myself, I'm constantly thinking like, okay, like, how can I I don't know, what else should I learn? You know, like, how can I like present myself better? Like, how can I look better? How can I carry myself better? How can I speak better? You know, like, it's always constantly I'm thinking about leveling up. You know,
Yeah.
and because I'm forced to. Right, and if I, because in a regular job I was never. It's just the same thing, and like there's no growth, and I don't like that. And that's my kind of favorite thing about this business, and just being able to be whoever I want to be, right? Because I remember when I was younger, I was thinking, oh, I really want tattoos, but if I'm working these jobs, nobody's gonna love me tattoos. Now I have my freaking tattoos on my arm, and I don't care, you know. Like, I can be whoever I want, so I can express myself. I can wear whatever I want to wear, you know, like. And I like the freedom. I like working from anywhere, and it's just fun. It's different. It's like a lot of people don't understand it, right? But it's normal. It's not, There's a lot of things I like about this business.
Yeah, there's
I know, you
too
could probably
much.
go on, or we can do a whole separate video for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So the next question that I want to ask you both is, what is the biggest struggle that you needed to overcome while building this business?
I think my biggest struggle was stepping out of my comfort zone and the fear of judgment from other people. Of course, at the start, it's like very difficult. Like, you're getting negative people, you are having people say things about you, but it's just learning to not give a shit about what people say about you. And now I just feel like I'm invincible. Like, I really don't care what someone has to say about me, because their opinion doesn't pay my bills at the end of the day. So
Preach it.
I think definitely just stepping out of your comfort zone and just not caring about what other people think. That was like something I really had to overcome at the start. And of course, everyone is always scared of what other people think about you. Of course, there's always going to be little things that can affect you. But
There's a big cockroach.
oh my god.
Oh my god. Yuck.
I
But,
hate
yeah.
cockroaches.
On the floor.
Australia.
It's gonna get ya.
Welcome to Australia.
I probably agree. Like, judgment was something that I really, really struggled with at
Handle
the
it so
start.
well.
Oh my god, it's really fake it till you make it, like, at the start. But I can remember, like, sometimes I'd go to Tanisha, like, I'd be texting her at like 2 a.m. and like, everyone's telling me this is a scam, like, I don't know if this is right for me, I don't know. And like, I still get people that judge me, but I mean, who cares? I mean, they're not the ones. Like, I think when it comes to judgment, you have to remember that the people that want to comment on what you're doing or that want to judge you are the people that are too scared to do something differently. And they're probably just intimidated that you're actually reaching out and doing something that's different to everybody else. And I mean, that's also like a reason why I started this business, because I struggled so much with people's opinions and I did want to push myself out of my comfort zone. So it's really tough at the start, but we always say, like, all you need at the start of when you join your business is all you need is your mentor. That is all you need, because they've gone through all of this before. Just rely on your mentor. Like, I literally, like, I listened to everything Tanisha used to say to me. And yeah, I think judgment, it's really hard. But also, like, you'll have weeks where you'll do amazing in the business, and then you'll do the exact same thing next week, but it won't go as well as it went the week before. And I struggled with that at the start as well, just thinking, but I did the exact same thing, like, why isn't it working? And, you know, that's just a part of being in an online business, is that you just have to change things and you constantly evolve, and sometimes things won't go to plan, but that's okay. You just become better the next week. So yeah, just picking yourself up again, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh.
What about you?
Okay.
Or you not answering your own question?
No, I will.
Oh.
I will answer my questions. So for me, the biggest struggles while building this business was maybe overcoming the feeling of not being good enough, right? Because sometimes when you, sometimes I would just think like, am I really good enough for this, right? Can I actually do this, right? And I think that, like, even for me, it was like, let's say, public speaking, right? Or like the same, like, I always thought, oh, am I skilled enough, you know? Can I actually mentor people? Can I actually, like, do this, right? In the beginning, because often when you, like, the business for me, the business was growing at rapid pace, right, at the beginning, and I always felt like I need to be better, I need to be this and that, right? But it's just like understanding that you grow as you learn, right? You will not be perfect straight away in the beginning. That's often the problem, that people always in the beginning, like, they quit too early because they think they need to be perfect, right? They need to know everything about the product. They need to be super good traders, right? They need to have the best public speaking skills. They need to be already a full package before they start, right? But I wasn't. Yeah, you know, I was literally learning as I was going, and only like became really confident after a year in what I do, right? And I just like sometimes that like struggling sometimes with your own insecurities if I'm good enough for this, right? But I understood that like I don't have to be the best. It's just like not giving up on myself and keep going no matter my insecurities, you know? And like that's how you build the confidence, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
And then
there's definitely times where it like gets overwhelming, especially when like you do have the success and stuff. You're like, oh my god, things are just so different now. Like you know, it's all good, but it does get overwhelming.
Yeah.
But you just need to keep. You know, we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I had another big struggle was that letting the success come to me, not chasing it, right? Because often like I was so in the game, in the business for my first year that I could not relax. Right? I never let myself relax. I would always be like, I need to be working, right? I was like, I cannot sit down, right? That was literally me for more than a year. I could not do anything. I didn't go on dates. I didn't go like, I didn't cook because like, I need to save every time and be in this business. Like I couldn't relax. I was literally not doing anything but business and sleeping, right? And after a while, I just started to really burn out. Right? I started to really burn out, and then I was like, okay, like I don't have to always be chasing, right? But I need to like learn to like attract it to me, right? And that's, I think, finding that balance, right? Because I was really like like I would say chasing. I couldn't relax. I needed to be in the game, otherwise my business not like it's gonna collapse, right? That was me.
It's gonna disappear.
Yeah. So now like I've been really learning and like more attracting as well, not just always chasing, and understanding that I'm worthy of it, right? That I deserve the success. I don't have to be constantly 24/7 grinding, right? I literally, that's one struggle, right? But like, it's not like big major struggle, but that's something that I think it's really important for you to learn, because a lot of people like don't know how to relax and let it go and like attract. And I think when I actually started to attract it more, right? Switch it off from chasing, then actually started to earn my biggest checks, you know? So, but in the beginning, it's normal to be, you know, running after it, but yeah, it's just finding that balance, you know. Yeah. But yes, those are my main questions, and we decided as well to do a little something more fun, that we gonna prepare some questions, like each prepare 2 questions, that we ask. We don't know what the questions is, right?
Okay,
I didn't even know what those questions were.
Oh, you do? I told you
yeah,
before.
but I didn't really remember
These are like basic business questions, but I want something more spicy, you know.
Oh, well, mine... Okay, go.
Okay, so she's going to ask us questions. We have no idea what they are. Just wanted to...
Okay, I've got a question for both of you. Okay, it's not business related, but kind. Like, it can be. It can be.
Okay.
What's your most embarrassing travel story?
Oh.
No.
Or one that you can think of?
Oh, there's so many. We travel all the time. There's like something all the time happening in my life.
There's something that I just cannot say on camera.
Yeah. These are things you cannot say on camera. Maybe we should have
One
done
that
it like you shot it or you say it. You know?
Oh, we don't. Oh, actually, no, we do have.
We do.
We do have.
What?
We have
do have
alcohol, vodka and tequila.
I'm not doing
No.
We'll
that.
get banned.
It'll get banned. That would be fun, you know? If you
Okay,
don't want
or I'll
to say,
just
you
say
have to
like
take a
what's
shot.
like the craziest travel story. If you don't want to say the most embarrassing,
Most embarrassing, the craziest travel story. Do you have any interesting travel stories?
choose your poison.
We'll need to do some cutting out here. I'll need to think about it.
Have a think. Have a think. I'm
Okay.
Have my noodles.
Most embarrassing.
I don't really have anything embarrassing.
Are you sure? I give up my laugh. It's probably so funny.
That's like top MIA.
Oh no, it's not Emma. It's
I mean,
I know what you mean. Mine was like when I was to talk about my Bali, how I thought I'm gonna be kidnapped when I arrived to Bali.
oh, that's
But that's not that embarrassing.
yeah, there's nothing. Wait, I have something funny, but
What?
when Ella fell off the bike, that was so funny.
Oh my god.
No, I think
I was like Bambi on ice in Bali. Honestly, I couldn't stand on my own 2
I
feet.
don't know anything embarrassing.
Yeah, maybe embarrassing.
I feel like I'm not an embarrassing person.
Me neither. I'm just weird,
Is it just
but I'm not
me?
embarrassing. You
What,
have
what's yours?
She just wanted to share her embarrassing story. Let's
No,
be honest.
I wanted to hear yours because I feel like we always speak about all the times I fuck up.
Well, maybe that's just you. We don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
I think Italy was a low point for me.
Oh no! I was gonna talk about that, but it's not like embarrassing. That
That
was
was
just like,
really embarrassing. I thought I was living my best life in Italy, walking down like the streets. I was like taking in all the views, and then I just fell. And I just like, there was like this, how do you explain it? It's like a pot lid for like a drain, and I was standing on it, and it was like a cartoon, and I just start running backwards on it for
Yeah,
like a
she
good
just
10
slipped
seconds, and then I just
over.
fall straight on my back in the middle of the streets of Italy.
I did fall down the whole flight of stairs in Bali at Finn's.
Oh yeah. Is there any more?
Any more embarrassing travel
I
stories?
don't really have anything.
I feel like all I do is travel, but I cannot think. I feel like I can't remember what happened in my life a week
Did you
ago.
have any questions? Any other questions other than the business?
Did you
Mine were
prepare?
kind of like business related.
Oh, you can ask business questions too.
Or maybe like a fun fact.
No,
Oh.
I said to Cindy, none of this.
None of this.
None of these fun
Yeah, we
facts.
can do that. So, what is your question for us, Tanisha?
Well, I just wrote down questions because I didn't really know what to say.
Surprise us. Give us your best question.
It was like, okay, what is something that most surprised you by what we do that you didn't expect?
Oh.
Like-
Like surprised?
Yeah, like something that when you started you were like surprised about but you didn't expect.
Oh, I didn't expect.
I
I'll
didn't
have
think
to-
it was real.
I didn't think I'll have to travel every freaking week and every week in a new country, continent, or state.
I mean, you don't have
You don't
to.
have to, but that's my
Mm.
life. I didn't like think I'll have to travel. Like that's surprising. Not surprised, but like that's something. But I joined. I didn't think like I'll be traveling like I am
Yeah.
traveling right now.
I probably say the same, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, I feel like I'm traveling pretty often for where I am
Yeah.
in the business.
It's
Yeah.
just like completely changed the lifestyle.
I
Well,
wouldn't-
I had never flown overseas when I started this business, and like pretty much like a few months in, like we did all of Europe together, and then
Yeah.
going to in Bali on the incentive trip,
Yeah.
and then off to Dubai in a few months. Like it's just it's like a couple weeks actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it feels like this year has gone like that.
I
Like it feels like I
know.
started like a week ago.
Literally.
That's I wanted to say something, but it's probably not what I should be saying.
What?
Something about what surprised me. What's
Can
your
you, can you whisper it?
whisper it?
Do I
No.
do I think I know?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know.
I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
not
about.
gonna risk saying it.
No.
Yeah, mine's.
Mine was just like to me it seems easy. This
Yeah.
business. That's what I wanted to say. And I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people like
Overthink it.
overthink
Yeah.
it.
Overthink it. They just like, I don't know.
I think it's too good to be true.
Yeah,
I
a lot
think.
of people think it's too good to be true, and like
And
everything-
hard, but it's
they
still
think
hard.
it's so hard, and then just don't do anything.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
what surprised me because for me, I came, it's like bang, bang, bang.
It's just
boom,
like
boom.
yeah, like actually putting in the work is just so easy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything is all there. You just follow the system, and you just put in the work, and people just. Just
I think
Because
it's
the system-
overcomplicated.
like, and they just think it's so complicated, hard. They give up too easy, right? But for me, like, I remember when I came in, I was like, literally, I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but like for me, I felt it's like, it's not that hard to do the business. It's just like put in the work, right? And that's surprising for me that a lot of people actually find it hard. And
You
being
take it day
consistent.
by day as well. I feel like people before they get to a certain point are already at the next step. And I feel like if you just take it day by day and just really like, it's all about perfecting the basics.
Yeah.
So literally just
I feel.
mastering the basics,
Yeah.
and then people just don't master the basics, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Cool. And for you, what was the surprise?
Yeah, it was just like traveling a lot. I was like super surprised I'd be traveling, so like traveling all the time, and I didn't really answer my own question. I didn't really think about it too much.
I think actually becoming your own boss as well. I was
Yeah,
pretty
like just like
surprised. Like I didn't think about
when
it
you
like that.
like start it, like you just don't really expect it to really like work out in the way that it does. Like you just surprised that that's actually going to be your life.
Yeah.
You just like think it's so far out
It's
of
just like
reach,
this.
and like I was so surprised, like how far I got in the business in a short period of time.
Yeah. Facts.
Like,
So I'm little
You tell little T.
Little T.
yeah. Just another one was like your best advice on someone wanting to start doing this.
Best advice for someone who wants to start and take this business serious, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
Shh, you interrupting us.
Hey.
how is it still recording?
We are
0
doing-
minutes.
Yeah.
Your best advice for someone wanting to start this and take it serious, like be
Um,
successful.
It sounds so simple, but just start.
Yeah.
Like just do it. Don't overthink it. You just need to start. That's always the hardest part.
Yeah.
I think,
People
like-
just overthink starting.
Yeah. Yeah, I can promise you, like starting was so hard, but it is so rewarding. And like with starting as well, like if you don't start, you'll never know and you'll never actually experience what it's like. You'll never find out what it actually is. So starting is, you just need to start. I think that's my advice.
And just like not giving up as well. Like people like if you, I would not say that you fully experience this until like at least 1 to 2 years. Like I've been doing this for like coming up to 2 years, and I feel like I started yesterday.
Yeah.
And people just
Like you
give
learn
up
something
too
new.
early.
Mm.
They focus too much on like the short term and not like what this business can really give you.
Yeah. After like few weeks or months, they're not there where they want to be. And they're like, oh, it's not working, blah blah blah. But like, just shut up and work. Like commit yourself for long term, because how can you build a successful business? Nobody builds a successful business like overnight.
Yeah.
It takes time, and sometimes people are
It's-
not ready as a person.
Especially like a lot of people always have the question of like how much money can I make and how fast can I do it, but it's you go and study for so long and you don't think about those things. It's you just learn and you do your course or you go to university and then you go get a job and
You're not even guaranteed.
yeah, you're not
to
even
get a job.
guaranteed a job, but then coming into this, you're just like so focused on the results and not actually learning and educating yourself.
Yeah. And as well, a little piece from me would be like, what was the question?
Your biggest piece of advice.
And so a little piece from myself as well about the biggest advice would be just to make that commitment to yourself, to do whatever it takes to succeed, and understanding that there will be good times, bad times, and that failure is a part of the success, part of the process, right? And a lot of people, when it gets hard, what they do, they give up, right? But for me, like, I picked my problem. right? Any business will have a problem. Any business model out here works if you work, right? So instead of jumping around from a million different opportunities, just pick one, right? And if you want to take this one, take it, right? And be the hardest working person in the room, learn as much as you can, understand there will be failures, there will be struggles, but it's part of the process. Any business will have problems, right? And for me, that's like, it just changes the game, right? After like understand, okay, there's problems, right? Just a little tough times, it's okay, you know, it's gonna pass. Simple, you know, that's how you rise up stronger. Something like that.
Amen.
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 Yes, any more questions?
No, it's your go to ask questions.
Oh, yes, so many questions.
No, but you wrote those down. You said you were going to come up with 2 more questions.
I have a question.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. What has been your biggest life lesson that you've learned being in this business?
Life lesson? My biggest life lesson is that if you put yourself first, you can achieve anything.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Mic drop. There's so many, but that was the first one that came to my mind.
I think my biggest life lesson is like everything that happens like in your life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. You know, it's happening for you to grow, and it just makes you who you are and defines you as a person. And don't use it as something negative, but think of it as a way to grow and developing your own personality and how you can impact other people's lives and help them.
Perfect.
I love that. My biggest life lesson. I didn't think about my answer. I would say, I mean, I've always been a firm believer of everything happens for a reason, but I truly do believe being in this business that everything does happen for a reason. Like, there's been so many things that have happened and everything just lines up after the fact. And yeah, I mean, as well, like, I always go to bed and just say, like, tomorrow's a new day. I always think about that, and that if things don't go to plan one day, that everything, like, what is meant to be for you will come back to you. I mean, if it, like, say someone walks out of your life, if they are meant to be in your life, they will come back. And yeah, what's meant to be for you will come for you. It's pretty similar, I think. But yeah.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had enough questions.
Yeah.
It's getting late. It's like already 11 p.m. We had a busy day. I think we can wrap this up. And before
I
we
have to
wrap
wake
it up
in a few hours, actually, for
Like-
my flight.
Oh, you're flying. Well, I want to end this video, right, with our vision, right? I want you to maybe talk a little bit, like, just the last words about this, our vision. What are we trying to build here, right? Who are we looking for? Who is this business for? Like, what are we trying to do with this, right? Anyone start?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Just
I
a
can
vision
say,
for the
like,
business. What do you want to do with this, like, for the future? Where do you see taking this business? Like, what are you trying to do with this business, you know?
I mean, I think, like, my vision for the business, or like our vision, is just to keep educating people and just to keep telling people that you don't have to work a 9-to-5 job. There are so many other resources and other opportunities out there, and I think, yeah, my vision is just to spread the word to as many people as possible, especially to people that were in a similar situation to what I was in, like really being unhappy and feeling stuck in the situation that I was in, that there's just so much more out there. And I think, yeah, the vision is to just keep adding to our community, looking for more like-minded people and more motivated people that really want to make a change and that really want to create success, be that next success story. I think that's kind of my vision, just to keep growing and just keep evolving. We're definitely heading in the right direction. So
Yeah, for me, the vision would be I want to build a really large community. I want to have a lot of cool leaders, a lot of people who have the same vision. You know, like people who really who have the same drive, you know, and who like want to take this TPR community to the next level, right? And I really want to make it like a cool place. I'm
It's,
so tired
it's so
for this.
early. I mean, like, there's just so much
Yeah,
more
there's so
to
much
do.
more, and I wanna have like big events for teams, not just like for public, but like for teams. Let's say we have, I don't know, big Christmas party, you know, like
Christmas party.
The Christmas parties for work in Australia
Not
are
like
like
that.
the lame parties.
not like that, but like a really dope events. You know, have you seen the German
Yeah, we need to
events,
have like the women's like Australian Met Gala.
yeah, like different
Yeah.
events,
Yeah.
like where everybody looks at our movement and like, yeah, I want to be part of that. They're
Yeah.
cool.
We need a
You
red
know?
carpet.
They're cool. We need like I want to build the event.
I want to join that team.
Yeah, you know, like I don't want to just like build something like some customers. I want to build like a community, where, like
Yeah.
events, like the branding, you know. I want to build the largest community.
Oh, we need more merch as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we-
Sorry, just
and I want to build this. We already are, but I want to keep building it the largest movement here in Australia, right, and worldwide. I want to develop as well different leaders in different countries, right? We have leaders developed in UK, you know, in Latvia and other countries, but I really want to be worldwide. And then just want to find people who resonate with us, right? Who resonate with us.
go little team.
Little thing.
Yeah, you guys pretty much touched on it, but yeah, just finding other motivated, driven individuals that also are just feel like they don't fit in within the norm of society, and they're wanting something more out of life, because you know that's what we're all about here, is just impacting as many lives as possible,
Building an empire.
building an empire. And yeah, I just really
Empire
want to,
Soldier.
especially because Ella and myself are from Australia and that's our home, we want to build the biggest empire here and develop so many other leaders, because it's so early on here and so many people are just so uneducated about what it is that we do, and they just think it's too good to be true. So I just want to create that impact within others and just show them what is really possible here, because you can really turn your dreams into reality with what we do, and there's nothing else out there that you can actually achieve your dreams and goals. You can't do that in a normal society job.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're trying to go against society.
Yeah.
We just want to, you know, show other people what's more
What's
out
out
there and
there.
what's possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. I guess.
Should we
that's
date
it.
this video?
Yes.
What's the date today?
Today is.
The 10th of November, 2023. Almost forgot the year.
Hey, let's go. Well, that was our first ever get to know your TPR Australia leaders. Let's go. Peace out. Maybe you'll see more of us soon.
I'm gonna eat my
Maybe.
noodles now.
Yes, I'm gonna go. I don't know.
I need to go pack my suitcase.
I'm just gonna
Leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.